Saturday in the studio, come on in. Lisa and Dave, let the fun begin. Grab your stamps, your paper, your glue. We've got crafty inspiration just for you. Colors and layers, memories to keep. Laughing and creating joy runs deep. Cards and pages made with heart. Let's make some magic, let's make some.
There we are. Good morning. My name is Lisa Schmidt. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to Saturday in the Studio. As you may know, I love Saturdays, number one. And number two, I love being at the Refuge, Little Falls, which is where we are today, this weekend, with some friends of ours. So super, super, super fun. Memorial Day week, no, Labor Day weekend. Sure hope you're not laboring, but you're doing something fun, very fun with friends or family. All right, I'm going to show you something today that I have always wanted to see, think I saw, but not sure. Can you guess what it is? The Aurora lights. I feel like at one time people was like, oh, they're here, you can see them tonight. So okay, but I feel like I didn't see them. So I know if you look through your camera, then you get a different view. We drove out to Excelsior, sat on our car, looked up, and through the camera, I could see them. I don't know, I just don't feel like I got what I thought they were, and I know they're amazing. So,
morning, Mary Jo, Mary, and Diane.
Today I am going to use a suite called the Aurora lights. So let's get started. This is Lights of Aurora. Thank you. This is found in our mini catalog, and I know, oh, I can't show you, can I?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, well, if you don't, I already dog-eared the page and everything. That's okay. If you don't have it, let us know, because I'm thinking by now you should have gotten it. I did mail some next week, or last week, mailed some last week. So if you don't have it, please let me know and we'll make sure. I'll check, or I'll see if I got you sent one, or I will send you one. Okay? All right, Lights of, did I say it right? Lights of Aurora.
Yep.
So this is the stamp set. It is called Light and Wonder. And you can see here we've got love, light, wonder, magic. Your strength inspires me. May your day be filled with wishing you a year of. Embrace the thank you. You are a and. Because you could say wonder and magic or things like that. So that is the stamp set. So words and not images. However, the dies, I actually made this, I'm going to show you. So here are all our words. I'm crooked somehow here. The dies are amazing. So look at this big tree die. Isn't that pretty? Can I fix this so I'm straight? No. Look at those trees. And then I'm going to cover up this for a moment so you don't peek at that. And I'm going to, you got these little trees and some clouds. And then there are these dies that are, I will show you, like this die. What on earth is that? So those can be used. So I took a die. This is one die, this is one die, this is one die, and there's one more. And I put both sides up, if that makes sense. I'm also, if you look at my space, I'm crooked. I'm straight on there, but crooked here. Anyway, so I will tell you more about that if you sign up for Sweets in Season, which Dave will tell you about later, because that's where we're going to go more into that. The designer series paper is totally awesome. So here are our lights. So pretty. Okay, I didn't see that. I'm just saying. And then on the back side, I have a little corner turned up here so you can see what the back side is. And I just thought I cannot just take a little piece of this and show you. It's just so pretty. Look at that. And that, oh, gorgeous. And this, I mean, can you see them with the naked eye, or you have to look through a phone?
You can see them somewhat. And some nights they're brighter than others.
Okay. So really, really pretty. I saw this a while ago and I was like, oh yes. The other thing that comes in this suite are these really fun gems, which look how pretty those are. Ooh, I love them. They're like frosted, what do they call them? Oh, frosted iridescent gems, dots, frosted iridescent dots. And it also comes with some ribbon. But let's go ahead and get started. So I chose to, this is Pool Party. It's our standard half sheet of Pool Party. scored at 4 1/4. Just like that, all done. I'm going to flip it over because I can see, I guess either way, it doesn't matter. I have a little edge, that's okay. And then I cut a piece of the Lights of Aurora just in a little bit, a 1/4 inch-ish. So I'm going to go ahead and not stick that down. I am going to stamp before we stick. So, shocker, right? I know. Usually I stick and pull it. Stick it and pull it off. And then I'm going to use this tree. Now the tree die is, I'm using a piece of it. So I could see this definitely as a scrapbooking item. So I'm trying to make it straight on the screen. There we go. So see, this is quite a large die, and it would be really pretty for a slimline card. So that's what I took from here. I am going to stamp on here, so I want to do that first, because if I make a mistake, I could always turn it over. So let's do that first before I get going. All right.
Hello to St. Laverne and Cheryl.
Woohoo! Silly you, Cheryl. You never have all you need. I am going to use white. When I use white, I always re-ink it first, just to let you know, because sometimes the white doesn't hold the ink as well as other inks do. And usually what I do is I take a spoon, but I'm going to use my bone folder because I do have a wet wipe here, a spoon, and I just kind of smush it in the ink because it kind of sits on top like that. So
Isn't that the only craft ink we have left?
this is the only one. Yes. I don't know if you can get craft ink. Yeah, this is the one that's left. So let's get that off there before I forget about it and use it for something else. Is it all off? Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to stamp. I put them on here, and I want to tell you a little trick I did yesterday when I was making this. That I was like, oh, well, that's brilliant. So I set down my paper cutter. I know I tell you often I use my grid paper, but I set down my paper cutter, set these down the right way, so I can read them, and line them up, because they're kind of hard to line up, because like the H, some of the letters aren't exactly at the same place. And then I could see, oh, they're straight, stuck the block on and picked it up. Kind of like you would with Stamparatus per se, perhaps. Yeah, so I'm going to, so I'm going to be out of space a little bit. That's okay. I'm just going to do Magic and Light. Ink it up really, really well. I just put my finger on the T, so I want to make sure I have good ink there. Magic and Light. Let's stay on the page enough. Well, I've committed. I stuck it down. I touched it down, so I've got to commit. All right. Oh, my and is crooked. Oh, well, after all of saying all of that. So, Magic and Light. If I really wanted that to pop, I would use embossing powder. But I'm gonna.
Those, if you put that hand at an angle, it would be intentional.
Yeah, I don't want it intentional. I want it straight. So I'm gonna one more time. Or you know what? I'm gonna take that off and stamp that next. How about that? It's such a little stamp. So Magic and Light. And then I'm going to go back and stamp that and. I think that will work even better. Oh, I think I like the other side better because I want to pop the trees. All good. Okay. We'll just use this one with our crooked and. That's okay. They'll be so wowed by it that people don't even notice.
They won't.
I would, but that's okay. All right. Here we go with our Lights of Aurora. So we're going to put that here. And look at how that just pops. It is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And I'm going to, you see, I picked up some ink here. The white doesn't dry right away. And I want to put adhesive on the back. So I'll let that dry for a minute. Blow, blow, blow. Put a little bit of adhesive on the back. There we go. Okay. And we'll stick that on here. The reason I wanted to stick this on here first is I do want to go edge to edge. And so if my one is bigger than the other, I can still trim it. Once I stick it down, I'm a little committed. So, all right. Oh my gosh. I have barely done anything and I think it's gorgeous. I am going to put a piece of here so I don't stick my white down again. The other thing, this would be a perfect one to use the Stamparatus for, because then you could go back and make that white even brighter or emboss it. Either way is good. Okay, magic and light. Say it again.
It would be good to emboss that.
Yeah.
Give it some nice dimension.
Yeah. I'm going to stamp in black the other part of my phrase. And once you get your catalog, you'll notice, oh, I copied this right from the catalog. So there we go. I am going to stamp I'm going to lose that little and if I don't put it somewhere special. Put it on the black. Okay. I'm going to stamp my little may your day be filled with, and then I'm just going to trim it out. May your day be filled with, like that. So may your day be filled with magic and light. Whoa, 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 whoa. Cover up my black. All right. And as you know, sometimes when I don't use a die, I just kind of intentionally make it crooked so it doesn't look like it's crooked when I don't want it to be. All right, let's just angle that in. Angle this one maybe like that. I didn't really make it as crooked as I wanted to, but that's okay. Look, I have white all over my hand here. Okay, may your day be filled with, well, now I feel like I should have made it straight. I'm just going to straighten this out. You know, that's why I like a die. It's just, it makes it really clean. Let's go ahead and pop that up. May your day be filled with magic and light. So if you sign up for Sweets in Season, I did make a document that has all the different combinations of words, these words that you can use as a sentiment. So that's something you will get in your surprise box when you sign up for that. All right, so may you
put that in the top right corner.
Here, I like it. Dave's my creative advisor.
Design consultant.
All right, let's go ahead and stick some of these on because, of course, we want some of these. I'm going to use some different colors.
Which embellishment is that?
I mentioned it before, but it is the Frosted Iridescent Dots. It comes in this suite. I think they are phenomenal. I'm going to put one up here. There we go. Okay. May your day be filled with magic and light. So pretty simple because just the die. But isn't that paper? Let the paper do the talking. Let the paper shine. All right. So that's one. I do have another card, but I think Dave probably has something for us.
I do.
All right. Perfect.
So, as you know, for everything you ever need in stamping, go to thestamperstudio.com. Once you're there, you can click on Order Stampin' Up! Products, which right now you can't get Lights of Aurora, but on Tuesday, you can
already
order that.
Woohoo!
So, Tuesday, come in here, click on Shop for Stampin' Up! Products. You'll be all set to go for Lights of Aurora.
Yay.
Some of the things we have coming up, September, I know I can't even believe we're already talking about it, but September Card Cafe is coming up.
Well, school starts
20th.
School starts next week, so yeah, we are in September.
Card Cafe is our in-person event in our Minnesota studio. Come make 10 amazing cards, have a fun time of laughter, and enjoy one another's company as you come and stamp. So, Card Cafe, September 20th. Sign up today. Get it ready. But Lisa also mentioned Sweets in Season. Sweets in Season is our next virtual event that we do with our two friends, Amy and Tracy. 3 hours of Stampin' Fun. Register for just $30. What do you get for that? You will receive one of our fun party boxes in the mail. In that will have all your materials for 3 make and takes, one for each of the featured sweets that morning. You also can sign up for the additional add-on classes. So 3 more sweets. Each of those also comes with its own make and take supplies. So all total, you could have 6 make and takes, hours and hours of Stampin' Fun, and a lot comes with it as well. You have to register by September 16th because we have to have time to cut all the supplies, get your party boxes put together, and ship them out in time for you to receive them for the event. And as always, remember, if you can't stay for the full 3 hours that day, we do record the whole thing so that you can come back and watch it at your leisure, come back and remake things, whatever you need to do, but those things are always available to you after the event.
All right.
So, all those fun things, go to thestampercreator.com.
Thanks, Dave. Okay, so this next one, I'm going to start with Balmy Blue because when I look at the paper, it says that it is Azure Afternoon, which by the way, I was out of, I just ordered. Berry Burst, or sorry, Balmy Blue, Basic Black, Berry Burst, Blackberry Bliss, lots of colors. Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather, Lost Lagoon, Petunia Pop, Pool Party, and Very White. Lots and lots and lots of different colors in that. So this time I'm going to use the Balmy Blue and find my clean little, excuse me. I have a cup of coffee. So actually my wet wipe was dry. So I just dipped it in the coffee to clean out this coffee. It works great. All right. I decided I wanted to go in a full 1/4 inch on each side on this one. So this would be, this piece of paper is 3 3/4 by 5. So that I have just a tiny, tiny, tiny little edge of black on my lights. Thank you. Thank goodness for Dave, huh? All right, let's go ahead and stick this one on. There we go. Oh, I want to get it centered. I think I need my glasses, which are here somewhere. It's okay. All right. Anybody else, your eyes are just, every day you wake up, I'm like, oh my goodness, I can barely see. Getting worse. Okay, do I want it that way? I think I might want it this way. What do you think? Which way does it go? This way, I think probably. I think it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it this way. Okay. And then I'm gonna use one of the dies, and this is the same size as Lights of Aurora paper. And I use this die to cut it in half because now, one way or another, now I have two cards I can make. Right? I just thought, oh, I kind of want to make a winter. Oh no, I have much trouble. There we go. I kind of wanted to have a winter scene. So I thought, what could we try this? Yes, we can. So I am going to, goodness, I guess I didn't trim it. I will trim it right now though. I'm going to do this side and trim it. Here's my special trick for trimming. Ready? So this is going to go right here. I'm going to line it up with that. And I'm going to put a little dent right there. That's how I measure. That's how that's how I roll. And if it's too small, then we just take it in on both sides. That's how I roll. Okay. I'm going to use the little trees. I didn't glue that on yet because I want to make a decision here on the little trees. I think these are really fun. And one of the backgrounds has some indent. I thought I saw something with this little indent in it. Anyway, oh, right here. Oh, that's trees. Never mind. Moving on. Okay. So I'm going to put the tree line. Now, I think the tree line is going to go under the snow. That's where I was kind of wondering. Or does it go on top of the snow? I think it goes like this. Yes. Under. Right along the top. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this on, and then I'll figure out that sounds good. I'm like, I don't know. This one was kind of in my head, so I'm not going to lie. It's not completely flushed out, but that's okay, right? That's how we learn and grow and be embarrassed. No, I'm not embarrassed. All right. There is one side that is up. This is the up side. Oh, look, there's a tree falling over right there. That's okay. So we're going to tuck this right here along. Do the trees go straight or they go with the mountain? They go with the mountain. Now this piece here, I'm not so wild about that. So I am going to actually cut that and move these other trees over. So I have complete trees. So I'm just going to break that there. I don't want that. Don't they go straight with the horizon, huh?
No.
Really?
Because now it's going to look like they're floating up above your snow, and that would be kind of weird.
No. I don't think so. Like that. I think that looks good. Because I don't think they go exactly with the tree line. And we'll tuck these in, maybe overlap that a little bit. And then I'll cut those edges. There we go. All right. We'll just trim this off. Here.
We haven't said this in a long time, but that's one of the nice things with these snips. You can snip all the way to the tip.
I know.
Very precise.
So I'm just going to say at school, I can't find my scissors. Not my scissors, student scissors. And I found my scissors and the tip is bent. So I need to find a new pair because that definitely will not work. Okay, that goes over a little bit. I'm good with that. I could even left the tree over here a little bit, but there we go. All right. I kind of would like to put a little bit of this fun ribbon, which I have not used, as you can tell. Let's get this open. Risky business here. There we go. Okay, this ribbon is like iridescent. It's very, very pretty. Look at this. I don't know if you can see. It's so fun. It's kind of like iridescent ribbon. Okay, we are going to find a word we want to stamp on here. And let's see. I mean, we could just even do a simple thank you.
What's the name of that ribbon?
The ribbon is called Balmy Blue sheer ribbon. It's part of this suite. I think I'm just going to stick a little thank you down here. I think that will be just lovely. So, but I am thinking now, if I'm doing that, maybe I want my ribbon to go. Nope, I'm just going to stamp my thank you. This is the not totally fleshing it out part. All right, thank you. Right side up, that's important. Thank you. Oh, it's so pretty. Come on. So pretty. Thank you. No, thank you. All right.
So this ribbon is another one that after Tuesday or on Tuesday, you can start ordering. As you can see on your screen, we have a little pre-order there because if you're a demonstrator, you can always order these things a month in advance. So that is why Lisa already has hers, and you could get yours if you sign up to join our team.
Yep. Lots of perks with that. And by the way, so the third, what's today? Today's date is the 30th. So tomorrow is the last day of the in color sale. Tomorrow is the last day of that in color sale. So if you want some in colors at 15% off, anything with the in colors, I sent a little constant contact email newsletter yesterday, and you can get that. Right. I'm going to look for glue dots. They are covered. So let's just put a dab of glue. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use that glue. I'm going to use this. This is my second go-to when I can't find a glue dot. Just put it on your finger, roll it up, grab it, and stick it down. I kind of like that. It's pretty. It's so pretty. Not sure if I like the bow there, but that's okay. Oopsie. I do like it enough to keep it, though. And I think we need a little bit of gems, which we'll add up in the sky. What do you think? What do you guys think? Pretty, huh? With the trees and the snow, I think that's just really fun. All right, let's grab some of those gems. Why would we not want gems, right? Of course we don't have the gems on. Those are always. Let's go with more of our blues here. And I actually am reconsidering my cute bow. And I'm thinking maybe I just put my gems around this. We'll see. Yeah, I really like it. It stuck to me. Wait, thank you for not saying something.
I waited till you said you wanted it.
I know. All right, I'm just going to put some of these little ones here, put one more over here, and grab a little. I like that better. Yeah, I like that better. A little thank you there. Isn't that pretty?
Right in our comments, we have 2 people who said they now need to buy this.
Woohoo! And to buy it, you just go to thestamperstudio.com. I'm going to put this inside, and remember that little piece of tree I cut off? I'm going to stick it right down there. Oh, it's not bending. It's just I was bending it. I was like, that's so odd that there's a tree dying on our in our dies. Oh, Lisa. All good. All right, let's stick this on here. And we'll stick this on just as a little extra. I am going to cut it so it's straight, though. That side and this side. There we go. Straight-ish anyway. And stick that right in the corner. Why is there a bump right there? I don't like that. All right, there we go. We'll stick that right there in the corner. Cute, yeah. That's a Hawaii thing, sorry. Cute, yeah. How fun is that? And you know what else, as I'm looking at this, I'm thinking I think the tree line, the actual just tree line right here needs some Wink of Stella, which you may not be able to see, but it's coming out. And it'll give us a little bit of shimmer. A little hard for you to see, but it is there. So yeah, there we go. Lights of Aurora. What do you think? It's so pretty. I saw this demonstrated, like I said, a while ago, and I was like, okay, when I just saw the paper, I'm like, really, what do you do with all that? But then as I started seeing the dyes and the words, I'm like, oh my goodness, that is so pretty, so pretty. All right, that is what I have for you. And I do want to let you know on Monday, I'm going to show you a new Christmas design, and I think you'll really enjoy that. But until then, will we see Aurora lights tonight?
No.
Ah, shoot. All right. Well, until then, I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy your Monday off. I think everybody has Monday off. I could be wrong, but most people. Anyway, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you on Monday evening at 7. Happy stamping, friends.
Saturday in the studio, come on in. Lisa and Dave, let the fun begin. Grab your stamps, your paper, your glue. We've got crafty inspiration just for you. Colors and layers, memories to keep. Laughing and creating joy runs deep. Cards and pages made with heart. Let's make some magic, let's make